everybody. So this week we have a fun workout coming up. So Anya's going to help us with all of the different exercises that we're going to be doing this upcoming workout. Hopefully you enjoy it and good luck. All right, so to start off with our warm-up, the exercises that you're going to need to know are jumping jacks, inchworm, alternating lateral lunges, and alternating V-ups. For the jumping jacks, the basic is going to be just stepping side to side. The advanced is going to be jumping those feet side to side. All right, for the inchworm, the basic is going to be just walking your hands out, getting to a full flat horizontal position with your shoulders, hips, and heels all in one straight line. With the advanced version, you'll walk out into a push-up. All right, for a secondary advanced one, if you're able to, you will do a push-up without your knees being on the floor. And when you do your inchworm, try and take little arm steps so that you get lots and lots of stretch in there as well as your work and get your blood pumping. Then the next one is going to be lateral lunges. The alternating lateral lunges, I'm going to move over here so that we can see a little bit better. We're going to step side to side, switching each time that we step. For the basic one, we're limiting our range of motion to a higher range of motion. For the advanced, we're going to drop those hips a little bit lower, try and get a little bit more range of motion. All right, and then for the alternating V-ups, this is a core exercise. You're going to have your opposite arm and opposite leg reaching up to touch above your body, kind of like you're doing a pike. If you're going to do the advanced version, your feet will stay off the ground and we'll be going for those touches above you, really balancing on those hips. All right. Then we're going to get into our main workout. The main workout is going to consist of 10 different exercises. I'll run through them really quickly and then I'll explain them. So we have the running man, scissor kicks, penguins, toe touches, swimmers, top squats, plank jacks, push-ups, reverse lunges, and alternating pop squats. All right. We have the running man, which I also like to call mountain climbers. These we did before. You're gonna, for the basic version, just step your knees forward, keeping the heels low and the knee pushing forward under your chest. And then if we're going to advance, we're actually running, keeping one foot on the floor at a time, not two. The next one's gonna be scissor kicks. Scissor kicks, we're gonna be laying on our back, feet off the floor, hands behind your head. If you're doing the advanced or the basic version, you will change your range of motion to lifting your feet a little bit higher, keeping your lower back nice and flat. If we're going advanced, we'll lower those feet a little bit closer to the ground. The lower they get, the closer to the ground they get, the harder the activity will be. Then we're going into penguins. The penguins, heels planted firmly on the floor, hands going for those heels, trying to reach for those heels. We're going a little bit more advanced, we'd reach a little bit further, and our chest is pulling forward, shoulder blades off the ground. All right, our next one are gonna be toe touches, straight legs, reaching for those toes. The advanced version here is with straight legs. The basic version would be a little bit more bend in your knees if your range of motion is limited. All right, then we have swimmers. Swimmers, my favorite, obviously. Because I was a swimmer. We're going to be laying on our belly, lifting for the basic version, one arm and one leg up, opposite arm, opposite leg, dropping them back to the floor. For the advanced version, we're going to keep our arms and our legs off the ground and have them constantly moving. Then we have tap squats. For tap squats, we're going to need something for you to tap your hips on. So Anya is going to use our little boxes that we have here. She's going to sit down and touch her hips just lightly. No weight going on it, just enough to tell that she has reached the full range of motion of that squat. all right? If you want to go for a more basic version of this one, we can do a little bit less of a range of motion. Either use something that's taller or just nothing at all and dropping down as low as your range of motion will allow you to. All right, then we're going into plank jacks. So plank jacks are going to be hands on the floor in a push-up position. Feet are going to be jumping out sideways. If you're doing the basic version, we're stepping them out side to side. If we're doing the advanced, we're jumping them at the same time. All right, then we have push-ups. Once again, for the basic version, we're gonna have our knees on the floor, dropping that chest nice and low, keeping that core nice and tight, and a full straight line. If we're doing advanced, our knees are off the ground, keeping that body in one straight line. All right, reverse lunges. So reverse lunges for the advanced version, or sorry, for the basic version of this one, we're just dropping down for a little bit less of a range of motion. For the advanced version, we're gonna drop a little bit lower, get that knee to just about a half of an inch off the ground. All right, then we're going into alternating pop squats. These are fun. We're gonna get a little pivot for our basic, and we're gonna just step over to the side, swivel that foot that's on the ground, and face at a 45 or 90-degree angle in the opposite direction. Then, for our advanced, we're actually gonna be jumping those feet to that 90-degree change, facing to the side, facing back to the center, popping off those toes. Now, we do have a couple more exercises, and they're gonna be surprise ones, so I'm not gonna explain how it's gonna work, but we're also gonna have some burpees in there. For the basic version of a burpee, we're gonna go ahead, drop down, step our feet out, step our feet back in, and stand back up, reach up to the sky. For our advanced version, we're actually gonna be jumping those feet out and then reaching back up to the sky with a little jump. All right? Now, as we get to the end of that, we're gonna have a few other exercises that we're gonna be doing. Bonus exercises. And those are gonna be sumo squats and arm circles. Nothing too crazy. Sumo squats, we're gonna have our feet pointed out at a 45-degree angle. And for the basic version, we're gonna be limiting our range of motion, not dropping down as low. If we are gonna go into the advanced version, we're gonna be dropping down a little bit further, getting those hips to the highest range of motion that you can. All right, arm circles, arms are just out laterally, making a T. Thumbs are pointed up, and we're gonna move our arms in a small, around a small dinner plate size for the circles. We're gonna go forwards, and then we're gonna go backwards. No advanced on this, just doing those arm circles, keeping those elbows nice and straight. Then for our last exercise sequence here, we're gonna have our last set. At the bottom, we're gonna have wall tricep extensions, which Anya is gonna show us on the wall. The wall tricep extensions. If you're going on basic, we have a smaller angle of your body. And if we're going the more advanced, we would drop the angle, extend the angle a little bit more, and make it have a little bit more weight for you to challenge yourself. All right? Then we're gonna have lunges. These are regular lunges. So we're stepping forwards. We're gonna have alternating forward lunges. For the advanced version, we're going to have lunge jumps, switching those feet in the air, landing into the next lunge. All right. Our next one's gonna be horizontal arm extensions. Those we're gonna be laying on the floor. We've done these before. Laying on your mat or on your floor, getting your chest off the ground, lifting up, and we're gonna be extending those arms. For the basic version, we don't have any weight. If we're doing the advanced version, we'll be holding something like your water bottle in your hands. All right, next one we have our calf raises. We're gonna go ahead and just be pushing up onto our toes. That's for the basic one. If we're gonna be doing the advanced version, we're going to go 45-degree stance with your toes and then extending up into that calf raise. All right, and then our last exercise to finish us off for this workout are gonna be dead bugs. Dead bugs, we're gonna be laying on our back. Arms up and legs up. Now for the basic version, before we start here on this, I'm gonna show you that we wanna keep 90-degree angles at your hips, 90-degree angles at your knees, 90-degree angles at your ankles, and then we'll also have another 90-degree angle at your armpit with your arms pointed straight up. As we extend the opposite arm and leg, we're gonna drop it down to the floor. That's the basic version there. And we'll do one more of those all the way down to the floor. Next one is going to be the advanced version where we don't touch the floor at all with your arm or your leg, keeping that body weight as a challenge for that core. The key here is also to keep your lower back pressed fully into the ground. All right, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoy the workout when we do it, and thank you for watching.